everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to Today English Center. I'm Emma, and I'm already smiling because I know today's conversation is going to be fun.
And I'm Jake, and yes, Emma is smiling in that I might embarrass Jake today kind of way.
Maybe, maybe not. Depends on your mood.
My mood is great. It's Saturday morning, I've had my coffee, and I'm mentally prepared for your chaos.
Oh, that's sweet. Chaos accepted.
All right, before we jump in, if you want to learn real English with real conversations, remember to like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who wants to speak English naturally.
Yes, it helps the channel grow and it helps learners around the world. Okay, let's guess today's topic. I'll give a clue.
I'm ready.
Clue number 1. We do this every single day.
Breathing.
No, but thank you for that very dramatic answer.
Okay, clue number 2.
Clue number 2. Some people enjoy it, some people hate it, and some people pretend they are productive but actually scroll on their phones for 30 minutes.
Oh, daily routines.
Yep, today's topic is how to talk about your daily routine in English.
Nice. This one is super useful. In English, people talk about their morning, their night, their habits all the time. It is a big part of everyday conversation.
And because our listeners are beginners, we will keep everything simple, slow, and natural.
And maybe a little embarrassing for us.
Definitely embarrassing. Let's start with mornings. Okay, Jake, be honest. What is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Honestly, the first thing I do is say 5 more minutes to myself. Then I sleep for 20 more minutes.
So you snooze the alarm.
Oh yeah, I hit the snooze button like it owes me money. I press it maybe 3 times before I actually get up.
That is so relatable. I think many people do that. For our listeners, you can say, I hit the snooze button or I snooze my alarm before I finally get out of bed.
Exactly. And then after I finally wake up, I sit on the edge of my bed like a confused turtle. I just sit there for a few minutes and think about life.
I know that moment very well. It is the what is happening moment, the time when your brain is not fully working yet.
Yes, that is the perfect way to describe it. Then after that, I go to the bathroom, I wash my face, I brush my teeth. Then I go to the kitchen and make coffee.
Coffee is very important.
Very important. Without coffee, I am not a human. I am just a body walking around.
What do you check first on your phone in the morning? Messages, news, social media?
Honestly, the first thing I check is the weather. I need to know if it's going to be sunny or rainy. I need to know if I should be happy or angry about the day.
Weather decides your mood?
100%. If it is rainy, my whole day feels different. So yes, weather first, then messages.
That is interesting. Okay, my turn. My morning routine is a little different from yours.
Here comes the organized one. I'm ready to feel bad about myself.
No, don't feel bad. My routine is simple. I wake up early, usually around 6:30. The first thing I do is stretch for 1 minute. Just simple stretching to wake up my body.
Wow, that sounds like something from a romantic movie. Do you also open the window and take a deep breath?
Actually, yes, I do open my curtains and let the light in, and I drink a glass of warm water.
Warm water, not coffee? You are a different species.
I drink coffee later, but first, warm water is good for digestion. Then I make breakfast, usually eggs, toast, and some fruit.
That sounds very healthy and very organized. I feel like I need to improve my life now.
But wait, I am not perfect. I also scroll on my phone for too long sometimes. I check social media, I read news, and suddenly 20 minutes are gone.
Okay, I feel less guilty now. So for beginners listening, here are some easy sentences to talk about your morning routine. You can say, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I make breakfast. I drink coffee. I go to work. I take the bus. I drive my car.
Yes, those are very simple and clear. But to sound more natural, you can add one more detail. For example, I wake up at 7, but I stay in bed for 5 minutes. I drink coffee to wake up. I listen to music on the bus. I check my emails when I arrive at work.
That is good advice. The detail makes it sound like real conversation, not just a list.
Exactly. Now let's move to afternoons. Jake, what is your typical afternoon like?
Work, work, and more work. That is the simple answer.
You sound like a robot when you say that.
That is how it feels sometimes. I usually work from 9 to 5, but around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something happens. I get very sleepy. I call it the 2 p.m. collapse.
The 2 p.m. collapse. I love that. I get that too. After lunch, my energy goes down.
Exactly. So sometimes I take a short break. I stand up or walk around or just stare at the wall for 5 minutes.
Staring at the wall is very productive.
Very. It helps me think. Or not think. Both are good.
For our listeners, you can say, I feel sleepy after lunch. I take a short break. I go for a walk. I drink more water to stay awake.
Those are great sentences. What about your afternoons, Emma? What do you do?
My afternoons are usually more creative. I work on videos, I write scripts, I plan lessons, or I record content. My brain works better after lunch.
She also texts me 5 times a day saying, Jake, listen to this. Jake, is this funny? Jake, what do you think?
Because my brain is active and I need feedback. That is a good thing.
I know, I'm just joking. It's nice that you're creative in the afternoon. Meanwhile, my brain is trying to shut down and take a nap.
Everyone is different. Some people are morning people, some are night people, some are afternoon people. There's no right or wrong.
That is true. Okay, let's talk about evenings now. What do your evenings look like, Emma?
My evenings are usually peaceful. I finish work, I cook dinner, I clean up a little, and then I relax. Sometimes I watch something on Netflix.
What are you watching right now? Any good shows?
Actually, I'm watching a cooking show. It's very relaxing to watch people cook beautiful food. But there is one problem.
What is the problem?
It makes me hungry at 10 o'clock at night, and then I want to eat, but I shouldn't eat late. So it's a little dangerous.
That is very dangerous. Watching food at night is a bad idea. My evenings are simple too. I eat dinner, I relax on the sofa, and I call my mom.
Oh, that is so sweet. You call your mom every evening?
Almost every evening. If I don't call, she calls me and says, "You forgot about me." And then I feel guilty.
Moms are very powerful. They know how to make us feel bad and loved at the same time.
Exactly. Emotional damage and love together.
For our listeners, here are some simple evening routines. I finish work at 6. I cook dinner. I eat with my family. I watch TV. I read a book. I call a friend. I relax before bed.
Those are very useful. Now, let's talk about night routines. What do you do before sleeping, Emma?
I try to have a good night routine. I take a shower, I put on comfortable clothes, and I read a book for about 20 minutes. Reading helps me calm down.
That sounds very healthy. What kind of books do you read?
Usually fiction, like stories. Nothing too serious. I don't want to think too much before sleep.
Smart. For me, my night routine is less healthy. I watch YouTube videos, I eat snacks when I shouldn't, and I go to bed too late.
How late is too late?
Sometimes 1 a.m., and then I wake up tired. It's a bad cycle.
That is very honest. Many people do the same. They stay up late watching videos or scrolling on their phones.
Yes, and then in the morning, I hit the snooze button 5 times, so it's a cycle.
For listeners, you can say, I go to bed at 11. I take a shower before sleep. I read for a few minutes. I check my phone before sleeping. I try to sleep early, but I can't.
Those are all natural sentences. Now let's talk about something a little deeper. Good habits and bad habits.
Oh, this is interesting. Everyone has both. No one is perfect.
Exactly. So, Emma, what is one good habit you have?
One good habit is drinking water when I wake up. I always drink a full glass of water before coffee. It helps my body wake up.
That is a very good habit. I should try that. What about a bad habit?
A bad habit? Sometimes I procrastinate. I say, I will do this later, and then later becomes much later.
Same. Procrastination is my best friend and my worst enemy. What about you, Jake? Good habit?
A good habit is, let me think. Okay, I always make my bed in the morning. It takes 2 minutes, but it makes the room look clean.
That is a good habit. Small but helpful. Bad habit?
Eating snacks late at night. I know I shouldn't, but chips are very delicious at 11 p.m.
Chips at 11 p.m. hits different.
It really does. For listeners, when you talk about habits, you can use phrases like, I'm trying to, I want to, I need to stop, I should start.
Great examples, like, I'm trying to drink more water. I want to exercise every day. I need to stop eating late. I should start reading more.
Perfect. These are very useful in daily conversation. Jake, can I share something a little personal?
Always. Go ahead.
Sometimes daily routine feels boring, Like every day is the same. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. It can feel a little depressing.
I know that feeling very well, especially in winter when the days are short and the nights are long. Everything feels the same.
Yes, and when you're learning a new language, routine can feel even harder because you're doing the same things but in a different language.
That is a very good point. So, what do you do when you feel that way?
I learned something important. If you add one small happy thing to your day, the whole routine feels better. Just one thing.
Like what?
Like listening to music you love, going for a short walk, calling a friend, making a special cup of tea. Something small but happy.
That is beautiful and very true. A routine doesn't have to be a cage. It can be a rhythm.
A rhythm. I like that. A routine is not a prison. It's a rhythm that helps us move through the day.
Emotional Emma is back, and I love it.
Sorry, I get emotional sometimes.
No, it's good. It's real. And that is what our podcast is about. Real English, real feelings, real life.
Exactly. So let's quickly review what we learned today.
Good idea. First, we learned how to talk about morning routines. Sentences like, I wake up at, I brush my teeth, I make breakfast, I go to work.
We learned about afternoon routines. I work, I take a break, I feel sleepy after lunch.
We learned about evening routines. I cook dinner, I watch TV, I relax, I call my mom.
We learned about night routines. I take a shower, I read a book, I go to bed at, I check my phone.
And we learned about good habits and bad habits. I'm trying to, I want to, I need to stop, I should start.
That is a lot of useful English in one conversation.
It really is. And everything was simple, natural, and real.
Before we end, let's give our listeners one more chance to practice. Repeat after us slowly.
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
I drink coffee in the morning.
I drink coffee in the morning.
I go to work by bus.
I go to work by bus.
I feel tired after lunch.
I feel tired after lunch.
I cook dinner in the evening.
I cook dinner in the evening.
I watch a movie before bed.
I watch a movie before bed.
I'm trying to sleep earlier.
I'm trying to sleep earlier.
Bright job, everyone.
If you enjoyed this conversation and want more natural English, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, it helps us make more episodes and it helps other learners find us.
And tell us in the comments, what is the first thing you do in the morning?
We read every comment. We love hearing from you.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, your routine is your rhythm.
That's beautiful. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.